Hi there everybody, it's Max again here with another also thrilling look at some new additions to the Multiverse DC action figure range that I've managed to acquire in this last week. Three new ones, one of which is literally a brand new release, so I'm very excited about that, and the other two are slightly older but new additions to my collection. So let's have a quick look at each one in turn. Okay, the first one then is Zoom from the Flash television series. Now anyone who's seen the Flash series will know all about Zoom. He was the main villain in season 2. Great figure this. As you can see there, it's the full-on black suited Zoom, and it comes with various bits of purple lightning that sort of stick to the figure and give it the sort of Speed Force effect. Pretty nice sculpt, looks really much like the TV character. As you can see there, the extra builder figure parts are for King Shark. I think that's King Shark's head in there, and at the bottom there, I don't know if you can see, I think it's like the top of his jeans or something. So a good figure to get, that one. Really happy to have picked this one up at such a good price. And if we look on the back, you'll see that this is the wave of characters you can get for this. So it's number 2, Zoom. I've already got number 5, Hawkman, and as we'll see in a minute, one other of these range. So I just need to get 3, 4 and 6, and then obviously when you have all 6 you have your builder figure, which, as I've said before, is King Shark, also as seen in the Flash TV show. So that would be a nice one to get. So that is Zoom. Next one, which is all part of the same wave, again from the Flash television show, is Earth 2, the Flash. Now, obviously, for those who have seen the Flash TV show, and for those who haven't, well, more for you. But for sort of spoiler effects, that obviously this is meant to look like the Earth 2 Jay Garrick Flash, when in reality it is not. It is Zoom pretending to be Jay Garrick, as is revealed later in the series, but this is the look he's sporting when he's pretending to be Jay Garrick. So as you can see there, it's got the suit that he wears, the sort of leather jacket with the Flash emblem on it. Again, comes with some sort of lightning Speed Force effect. This time it's yellow to match the character. Comes with an alternate set of hands as well. Obviously it comes with clench fist you can get there. You can swap them out for sort of running style hands to make it, you can pose it to make it look as though he's running. And of course it comes with the old tin helmet there of Jay Garrick. So another good figure, very good indeed. And as you can see there, more King Shark builder figure parts, because as discussed, when you have all 6 you get King Shark. So that's number 1, the Flash. So we have 1, we have 2 and we have 5, so we need to get 3, 4, 6, 3 being Jim Gordon Batman. When I get that, I'll talk about, when I get any of them, I'll talk about them in more detail, but that's from the New 52 comics, where Jim Gordon has to take over the role of Batman due to circumstances relating to Bruce Wayne. Not going into detail. 4 is Batgirl from the comic books, and 6 is the Joker, specifically the Joker from the Dark Knight Returns comic book from the 80s. I do already have 2 Dark Knight Returns figures from this multiverse range. I've got the Armoured Batman and the Mutant Leader, so the Joker would be a nice addition to get. I think the others you can get the Carrie Kelly Robin, and I think you can also get Superman from that, and plain clothes Batman, and you can also get, I think it's only available in America, not over here, you can get the Sons of Batman gang member, which would be a pretty good one to get, but that's when you can only get them from abroad at quite an inflated cost. But you know, one scours eBay on a daily basis, so you never know what you might find. So that is figure 2, Earth 2, the Flash. And lastly, we have here, as seen from the Legends of Tomorrow TV show, this is the Atom, Ray Palmer. as you can see there. It's a really good sculpt, this. It really does look like the TV version, the Brandon Routh portrayal of Ray Palmer. And as I've said before, this is literally a brand new release, this, which is rare for me. Oh, be still my beating heart. This is literally a new wave that's, I don't even think this is out yet, commercially speaking, in the shops over here for another week or two. But I found someone on eBay who's obviously imported them and is selling them at a good, reasonable price, so I managed to pick this one up. So I'm very happy to get this. It's very rare I get one that's a brand new release as opposed to picking them up after the fact. So look at that, look at the size of that. Comes with a few extra bits there. You've got obviously a plain alternate face there, so you could take the masked head off and replace it with his sort of plain face. Does that look like Brandon Routh? Maybe. You can also get, obviously, as people know about the Atom, he shrinks down, so you can get a little figure inside of the Atom if you want to put that next to it or in place of it. That's quite good. And then the Build-A-Figure is, they call it the Rookie on here, but I obviously don't know it as the Rookie, but I do know it as relating back to the previously mentioned Jim Gordon Batman. If you look on the back, that's the Build-A-Figure. Now this is from when Jim Gordon is Batman. He wears an armoured bat suit to go and fight crime, and this is what it looks like. So I guess Rookie was the name for it. I'd have to go back and reread the books to remember if that's the case. But yeah, it's a really tall Build-A-Figure as well, that I would say. Probably one of the tallest they've done in this DC Multiverse range. So that would look really impressive when made. It's probably at least probably 1.5 times the size of the regular figures, and they're not exactly tiny either, so that would be a really good look. Only 5 figures in this wave as opposed to the normal 6. As you can see, number 1 is Batman from the current Rebirth comics. That's like the current up-to-date comic book version of Batman. Number 2 is the Reaper. That's from Batman Year 2, which is quite an interesting book to read. And there's quite a good villain that has like sort of hooked hands and a skull face, as you can see, so that'd be quite a good one to have. Number 3 is Duke Thomas, which is from the We Are Robin or Robin War book, and he's basically like Batman's latest protege, like another Robin, kind of, but not Robin, because obviously his son Damian Wayne's the current Robin, but he's like another addition to that family. Number 4 is Batwing. That is Lucius Fox's son. Luke Fox, is it? Or Lucas Fox? Luke Fox, I think. Who becomes a member of the Bat family. Has an armoured suit, flying suit, hence the name Batwing. And obviously he's part of the team. And then obviously number 5 is the Atom, which we have here. So, I mean, God, that'll be a really good set to have. And to build the figure like that, I mean, gee willikers, that really is quite something, I would say. That's a really good new wave. Other new waves out now actually, even though the film's not out till November. The Justice League wave of figures is out now, which is something I'll have to try and pick up in sort of piecemeal fashion, because to get them all at once is far too expensive. But that's obviously the main 6 members of the Justice League, so Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman and Cyborg, and the Build-A-Figure for that is Steppenwolf, who is obviously the villain of the Justice League film. That will really be an impressive one to have. I can't wait to get those at some point. And then they have announced the wave after that as well, actually. So after this one, and after Justice League, there's another wave of 5, where the Build-A-Figure is, I think, Clayface, and then the set of 5, I think you get Martian Manhunter from the Supergirl TV show. You get Superman Rebirth, so obviously the current comic book image of Superman. You get Two-Face, the current comic book version of Two-Face based on the recently seen version in All-Star Batman, drawn by John Romita Jr. You can get that. And then the other 2, one is Jessica Cruz Green Lantern, and the other one, oh god, it really escapes me now, which is pretty terrible. I just can't remember what the other one was off the top of my head. I'm sure it'll come to me at some point. But obviously that's probably not going to be out till the new year, after these waves have sort of had their shelf life. But yeah, really pleased to get this actually. It's a really cool one. It goes with my other Legends of Tomorrow figure, which is Hawkman, so they'll go side by side nicely on the shelf, which is gathering pace now. I've made some room by getting rid of some of my new 52 figures and, you know, clearing the way for these multiverse figures. So quite a good haul of 3 this week. Really pleased to get them, and they'll obviously be really good to look at when the shelf's finished. I'll probably take some images of the finished display and see if anybody is vaguely interested. And yeah, so just those 3 this week. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now.